Subhuti, he was one of the chief disciples of Buddha, and he had long been wanting to propagate the teachings of his master. One morning, during Buddha's sojourn in Jetavana, just outside his abode Gandhikutir, he prostrated before Buddha and sought his permission to spread his message far and wide. "Get up, Subhuti," Buddha said. "It's not easy being a teacher. Even if you are speaking beautiful words, there will be plenty who will criticize and condemn you. With your blessings and grace, O Shasta, I am sure it won't affect me. Do I have Tathagat's permission?" Buddha remained silent for a few minutes and made no further remarks. Subhuti sat there with his head bowed. Meanwhile, other monks approached Buddha with urgent tasks relating to Jetavana and other vihars, retreat centers, and monasteries which were all mushrooming in all parts of India. 3 hours later, Buddha had his meal and went inside his cottage for his daily rest. A few more hours passed, and when Buddha emerged again for the evening discourse, Subhuti was still outside with his head bowed. "Subhuti," Buddha said, "you are still here. I thought you got your answer from my silence." "I am not wise enough to know the meaning of Tathagat's silence, Lord. No one is." Buddha smiled and assumed his lotus posture. "What if you go to a village to teach, Subhuti, and people choose not to listen to you? What will you do?" "I'll not mind, Lord, for I'll remind myself that at least they are not calling me names or accusing me." "What if they do that?" Buddha asked. "I'll still smile, O Tathagat, for I'll remind myself that this is a small price to pay for spreading your message, that they may be doing much worse by abusing me physically." "And what if they do that and hurl stones at you?" Buddha asked. "I'll still be okay with Tathagat's grace. I'll remind myself that at least they have not pinned me down and stabbed me." "What if they do that?" Buddha asked him. "I'll take heart thinking that they have not killed me at least." "And what if, Subhuti," Buddha asked in his usual detachment, "they do kill you?" "I'll be most happy, Tathagat," Subhuti replied, raising his head for the first time. Beholding the beautiful form of Buddha with tearful eyes, he continued, "Other than dying by Tathagat's feet, I cannot think of a better nirvana than dying spreading Tathagat's message." "Subhuti," Buddha said, rising from his seat and embracing him, "you are fit to be a teacher. Morning was merely a test of patience. You have the spiritual attitude required to take on a great cause." In this wisdom of a lifetime, nothing else, perhaps, could spell any clearer the 3 core virtues which define a person's spiritual attitude: patience, selflessness, and determination. In Subhuti's character, we can see a sense of gratitude and surrender. We can't develop an unconditional spiritual attitude without cultivating patience and selflessness. You see, non-fulfillment of desires and expectations is often the root of human suffering. We often ask so many questions. Why don't people just value me? Why don't my partner love me unconditionally? Why isn't the world just waiting for me? Why isn't my work appreciated? And so on. We ask so many questions. But we forget one important lesson, that we need to cultivate these 3 core values: patience, selflessness, and determination. Atma Namaste.